I'm Jeremy Robar, entrepreneur, VIP, and founder of the revolutionary program, Think Your Way to Success. It's a 3-step program that's been changing lives and my income for the last 2 years. 5 years ago, I was a nobody, just like you. After my Think Your Way to Success program, I spend the entire weekend in my jacuzzi or engaging in the exciting sport of domino toppling. Hey, if you can think it, you can do it. One of my award-winning courses is sure to be perfect for you. The first course I call Think, Hold That Thought, Complete, because that's what you do. Step 2 is of starting, or take the new accelerated course that will have
problems with the street kids. Forget about him. You know I've been loyal. I told myself, Mario, take it easy. What should I do about her? Tommy, man, you're gonna love this. She's always giving me a hard time. Forget about her, Mario. I hate that woman. Where are we going now, boss? You better tell him, Mario. I wouldn't do that.
by the ears and play upon her darkest fears. We were so in phase in a dance hall days. We were cool and crazy when I, you, and everyone we knew could believe, do, and sharing what was true. I said, dance all days, love. Dance all days. Dance all days, love. Take your and you need her and she needs you. 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 We were so
Flash!
Flash FM.
I love to get flashed.
in a dance hall days.
The real action is right here, baby, on Flash with me, Tony. The hottest thing to hit the radio since music.
Now, if it's totally tubular, rad, or awesome, it's on Flash FM.
Here's a record that's been number one, well, for as long as we say so. You know what it takes to make a great record, and so does Laura Branigan.
And Fernando Martinez, Mr. Fernando.
Stations. I'll have to play another.
You take yourself, you take my self-control. Another night, another day goes by. I never stop myself to wonder why. You have me to forget to play my role. You take yourself. I live among the creatures of the night.
little self-control.
You take my self-control.
You show me yours, I'll show you mine. It's Flash FM.
65 bracelets. Dirty street trash clothing. Something missing?
Complete the look.
Basic Glove at Vice City's one-stop shop for people who know underwear should be worn on the outside.
Wow, you look trendy.
Complete the look.
Complete the look.
We have some sad news for you.
Rock and roll is dead.
Earning you money and enjoying the final years of farewell race.
In handwritten calligraphy with a bouquet of flowers.
You got to learn to fly, learn to live this love so free. And when we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up for us and let us in. Yeah,
The world, Chico, is in everything in it. Welcome. Welcome, well.
Interesting stuff.
And don't always forget. Always forget. In this country, you gotta make the money first. Then you get the money, then you get the power, and then you get the women.
Life, when the heart and the crotch are not in alignment, you know?
Your prescription for unwanted emotions. Emotion.
Sup, Jake? Good morning. How are you? Don't forget to drop the like. Let's see. Sup, Jake? Good morning. How are you? Don't forget to drop the like.
This is no joke, shithead.
Look at this. The security guard from the mall is now attacking the owner of Ammunition. That's funny. Oh crap. Am I stuck here? No. Might be. Oh crap. Am I stuck here? No. Might be. See. Come on, yes. I really want to know how to pronounce Somebody that knows Islamic names, or I want to know how I pronounce my viewer's name. Let me see. I want to know how to pronounce your name. Write it down. I really want to know how somebody from the Western world pronounces your name correctly. And whenever you talk, you know whenever, well, I can't hear you talking, but whenever you type, you know who I always think of? I always think of Borat. Have you ever watched Borat? Borat from Kazakhstan. Yassar. Yassar? Yassar? Is that how I'll pronounce your name? Yassar? Yassar?
Where you hear Adam and music first.
Catch the wave.
You're gonna call me bully? You come here, you ask all those questions, you send a bunch of inappropriate stuff, and I am the bully? Man. Oh, I thought you were saying that I was the bully. I'm like, wow, this guy is nuts. That game is just, I don't know. I never liked that game. That game is just too, like, it doesn't have a real open world. So I really don't like Bully. I like Red Dead Redemption, some of the GTAs. Driver was nice, even though Driver is not from Rockstar, but Driver is also nice. Okay, let me go find some raid pages here too. But I do need a. Is there one of the emulations where I can buy the fire bottle?
Too much about them. That's what I'm here to tell you about. That and myself, of course.
Of course. So, right. What about animals?
Well, it's interesting, right? But not a lot of folks realise that we're 90% the same as a fly or a cockroach or a pigeon. That's the new science out there called genetics, I think, which is going to be real popular real soon. But what it tells us is all animals are pretty much the same from a
Yes, sir. Half the time you're asking me questions, I don't even know what you're talking about. You gotta remember, I'm older. I don't follow the same things. And I went to check my subscriptions. I'm still subscribed to your channel. So I did this one yesterday, right? Yes. Is it Sam Hauser? That he's not with Rockstar anymore, right? He left Rockstar. And my guess is one of the reasons why Rockstar became the shitty company that they became. Oh, they only care about money now, man. Back then, back when these GTAs were made, was all about the fun. Well, the money was involved, but wasn't like the top priority. They had the game. There was no like extra stuff that you have to pay. Is he? Oh, okay. But yeah, Rockstar is now just a money grabbing. I don't know. Who left Rockstar? Who were those big guys that left Rockstar? I know that one left. Who was the guy who left? No, but the thing is that it upsets me the most. Again, when this game came out, the original game, it was released and then it was over. You know, I always go back to the fact if you play GTA 5 again, story mode, you're gonna see how empty and like there's nothing there. They made GTA 5 already thinking about GTA Online. So if you really pay attention to the GTA 5 story and what you can do playing GTA 5, nothing. Again, there's not many properties you can buy. There's nothing, it was just something that they could release the game already thinking about online. And that's what they did. And that's why it's already been almost 15 years almost now from the GTA 5 and they haven't done anything else. Okay guys, I need the Molotov cocktails. It says here it's supposed to be in a restaurant by the Hyman Hotel. I really want to pass that Rampage by the beach. That's actually downtown.
Drill over record, hitting hard with unprecedented lyrical intensity. People of my city, I give you Gary Newman.
Yes, I do. But that's the only religious question I'm going to answer. I do believe in God. Why God? Who knows? But that's the only question I'm going to answer as far as religious questions. Just like politics, man. That's one of the things that there's a lot of crazy people that, you know, they think their way is the only way. You know, there's a bunch of people like that. Oh wait, I can also use the rocket launcher, right? Even though, just the last comment on religion I'm going to make, even though morality should not come from religion, right? Morality should come from within the person. There shouldn't be a need for religion for a person to have morality. That's my way of viewing things.
I'll keep on with the music and off with the chat.
Yeah, I almost forgot. There is Phil's place here. I can get all my stuff from him.
And so the conversation turned until the sun went down, and many fantasies were learned on that day. Keep feeling fascination, passion burning, love so strong. Keep feeling fascination, looking, learning, moving on. Well, the truth may need
Look at this. The gun is broken. That's funny. Man, as far as college, that's a good question. If I could go back, I would change that. So I major in business, which is cool. Looking from this perspective, like all my fellow friends and stuff, they make very stupid decisions as far as money. So going to business school helped me a lot. But if I could go back and change, I would have done something that would allow me to like, how can I explain this? Again, business, I can work for myself. I do have a side business selling tapes on eBay and some other stuff. But I would do something like I could be my own boss kind of thing, you know, either a lawyer, a doctor, something that I would, that would give me some freedom, quote unquote. If I could go back in time and change my major, I probably would. I would have done. I would probably lawyer. That would be a good. But yeah, if you do any other thing, it's just my perspective. It's usually a waste of money and time, especially here in the United States. There's a lot of people that graduate school from what I think, stupid degrees, and they will have to pay that, for years now. Like they're gonna be paying their school stuff for like 5, 10 years in the future. And yeah, so that's my thing. Computer science is it's good, if you can work for yourself. But that it's also getting there's so many people doing that right now that I don't know, it could be saturated in a bunch of places. Then you become a slave. Because when a field is saturated with professionals, that's when you become a slave. Because they can pay whatever they want. You don't have the power to, negotiate. So yeah, you gotta actually see what kind of a computer science field. It has to be very specific. A field that there's like few people that work. Because again, otherwise it's just gonna be another one, and they're gonna pay whatever they want to. So.
Stay away from me.
Music at Synth and Son. Remember, you don't know you're a musician until you try.
Even though I'm pretty sure there's a lot of countries in the world where you being a lawyer doesn't mean. For instance, in Brazil, where I'm from, there's a bunch of lawyers. So you're gonna have lawyers that make no money whatsoever. My first, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stop and talk to you about this. My first job was working in a McDonald's. Man, that was hell. Oh my God, I still have PTSD from the fryers. The fryers, they have timers and they keep like ping, 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 ping. Man, whenever I go to a McDonald's now and I hear those sounds, those beeps, PTSD hits hard, man. It was such a terrible job, such a terrible job. And I walked out that job. So I was mopping the floors, in the kitchen. It was like it was overnight, so it was like 2 in the morning. So I was mopping the floors. Um, like a manager or something in the kitchen just drops a bucket of fat in the floor that I just mopped. Like literally a bucket of grease on the floor just after I was done. I got my bucket, I put it back into the housekeeping, closet. I went and I clocked out and I never went back. The next day, the manager was like, where are you? And I was like, I was thinking about Scarface when they leave the cafe and they say, well, wash them yourself. And they throw I'm talking about that scene when they're leaving the cafe they work, the first place they work at. When Tony throws I forgot the name of the apron back to the owner of the cafe, I said, well, wash them yourself. That's what I was thinking when I left McDonald's, because that place was hell, man. They paid like shit. Everybody was an asshole. It was just a terrible job altogether.
Baby, it's all I know, that you're half of the flesh and blood that makes me whole. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Since yesterday, I cannot find a place that is okay. I cannot get to the 100%, 125 health. How discreet did they want this place to be? It's impossible to find a place here on South Beach. Oh yeah, I was thinking about downloading that game, but I heard that's just another money grab where the actual game is just crap. But what we do in Brazil, and I'm actually going to Brazil next month. I'm going to spend a couple of months there. We have so many. Let me put the radio off here. So we have a lot of bootleg versions of GTA. Until to this day, if you go to like a place where they sell like bootleg video games and stuff, up to this day, you're still gonna find bootleg versions of GTA Vice City and GTA San Andreas. And I'm actually gonna see if I can grab some of those games and do some live streams playing those games in a PS2. I know they have the same thing for PC, but like I said, you can go and grab the disc. It's 2024, and you can still do that in Brazil for a PS2. And they actually sell for PS3. They do the same game for all the video games. It's so funny. Where are my security guards, man? There's no security guards in front of my taxi company. Look at that. Man, backstabbers are everywhere. Not only in college, even in your own family, you might find some of those. So yeah, that's just life. Lance Vance. So yeah, they're everywhere, man. I don't know. But as a Brazilian, one of the things that I can give you some advice is train something. Maybe look into jiu-jitsu. It's always a good thing to know jiu-jitsu. The best thing is to know jiu-jitsu and not need to use it. Because knowing jiu-jitsu and you can stop a fight, you can yeah. So that's one of the things. If you have the chance, go and train jiu-jitsu. That's a good thing. Brazilian jiu-jitsu, of course.
You thought that man was the Don, but he gave you the fever.
Fever 105.
Finally, this song, man. This is my favorite song in the whole GTA game. So let's appreciate this song now. Man, Brazil is the same thing. Brazil, you have the ultra rich, you have a bunch of poor people, and you have some people that think they're in the middle class, but they're also poor. It's the same here in the United States. People here in the United States, they think they're middle class. No, we're just poor. You have the ultra rich, and then just a bunch of poor people. It's the same thing everywhere. Talking about records, this record now, act like you know. This record, this one is the most expensive one. I was thinking about buying the record, but I looked up on eBay. It's rare, it's expensive. Rent in the United States. Well, depends on the area. I live in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin, and even here, rent goes for like close to $1,000 for like a one-bedroom apartment. So you make $2,000 net, and you have to pay $1,000 in rent. So yeah, it's getting really out of hand here. In a house, for instance, in the city where I live here, the cheaper house is gonna be 120, 130,000, and that's a house that's like almost falling to the ground, like a house that needs a lot of repairs. 130,000. Miami is even worse, man. Miami is. Let me. How much water is safe here for Tommy? Is this safe? Okay, okay. This is safe. This is safe. This is another, not more safe. Okay. Anyways, so Yasar. No, but Miami, man, is much more expensive. In Miami, I stayed in a house that was it's a cool neighborhood, which is Little Havana. The house was it's pretty simple. Then I went to check the price of the house. Almost $400,000, man. The house was almost like a shack. Oh, yeah, sir. You earned it, man. I told you a bunch of times I didn't want any political questions. So now, goodbye for at least half an hour. Go think about your life, man. See ya. See? Man, I ended up doing the wrong. I had to have like the big machine gun.
What a fantastic.
Hi, Joseph. I just suspended Yasar for half an hour here because he wanted to push that thing again after 120 times, and we already talked about it. But yeah, so he's suspended now for half an hour from making comments. He's gonna think about his life, his decisions, and yeah. Okay. I don't get it. Do I have to have another weapon in this thing? What exactly is this rampage about? Okay, I don't get it. I do not get it. No, man, that's fine. And I wanna. There's 10 people watching the stream now. I like to thank Joseph so much for being a moderator here on the channel. He does a very good job. He's one of the guys that if I ever make some money here, I'm gonna make sure that he's under my payroll. So yeah, thank you so much, Joseph. You are the man. Thank you so much for all you do. Which Easter egg are you talking about? Which one?
serves me correctly, as it usually does, by Mr. Trevor Horn. Very powerful stuff indeed, and I think you'll agree if you know anything at all. Let's take a quick break to listen to some commercials, and then we'll return with another.
Italian loafers without socks? Deconstructed linen suit? Something missing?
Complete the look.
With a flesh-tone sleeveless t-shirt at Vice City's one-stop shop for people who dress for success.
Wow, you look like everyone else.
Complete the look.
This fall, a new hard-hitting police drama is coming to Friday night. He was a well-to-do cop transferred to a troubled precinct downtown. His new partner is a space traveler with a passion for justice. It's Yuppie and the Alien.
Look, you might vaporize dissidents in Alpha Centauri, but in this precinct, we do.
This is another rampage I'm having trouble with. Because I think I'm supposed to go down the mall once I start the rampage, because from up here, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the helicopter near the movie studio.
You will feel a bullet in your heart. What are you doing? The fuel is burning in your heart. If the test is cooked off, yeah, little man, yeah.
Yes, I did finish Firefighter. Not only on Vice City, yesterday I did a pretty lame stream for San Andreas for only 40 minutes, and I was able to also get the 12 level on Firefighter on San Andreas too, which is good because in San Andreas now there's going to be a couple of missions in the future. It's going to be actually pretty good to be fireproof. Oh, there are supportive friends, that's for sure. But again, it's rare. It's rare. Um, Most people are just backstabbers. That's for sure. So just like in love, you have to really pay attention to who you bring to your life. That's 100.
Welcome back to The Wave with music selected by me, Adam First. The record.
special powers. She's a lot like a little Joey kangaroo in a lot of ways. You know what I mean, love?
You gotta always remember Scarface. Who do I trust? Me. That's who. Okay, guys, I really wanna win that rampage by the beach.
Stop with your dog. Running around the electro. Stop with your dog. This is my revenge. Stop with your dog.
Yes, I did, even though, of course, Will Smith doesn't exist for me anymore. You know, he's a pussy for doing what he did to Chris Rock. But yeah, I watched that movie, and it's a great movie, that's for sure. But you see his wife, you know, it's just that women there on that movie. It's yeah.
Rap music all over Vice City.
Does anybody know whose song this is? I never listened to this radio much, but I really like this song. If somebody knows, please put the name of this song down in the description here, on the comments, I'm sorry.
To sexual ambiguity. Wave. 103.
Because the rhymes I say, sharp as a nail, witty as can be and not for sale. Always fucking fresh, could never stale. Took a test to become an MC and didn't fail. I couldn't wait to demonstrate all the super depth that
I like the mixture between rock and rap in this song is actually pretty good. Yes, I did finish the Sunshine imports, and I think I finished all the races too.
Just say, wiggle, jump up and down.
What is that, man? What happened? Are you in high school? Well, how old are you again? You were 20, so you're in college. Okay, you were in college. Okay, got it. Oh yeah, computer science. Is that what you're studying?
It's pirate radio. It's pirate radio. It's pirate radio.
This is a Mr. Magic Super Black.
I'm gonna have myself some fun. Make love until the morning comes. I like to party. Everybody does. You can wait for the weekend now to see what you get into. But you got to get down. Even if you stay at home. Make love and listen to some music. You got to let yourself go, girl. You work all week long. You work your fingers to the bone.
PS5. Well, it's actually a PS4 game being played on PS5. Rockbox, take a look. Thank you so much, Joseph. Again, you are the man.
Synthesizers are the new wave. Why work hard on difficult compositions when a machine can make music better than you've ever dreamed of? You'll be the hit of the party. It's perfect for in-restaurant entertainment, cover bands, and funerals. Make fugues funky and death marches danceable. It's the science of music at Synth and Son. Remember, you don't know you're a musician until you try.
No man, let me come prepare. I need a dirt bike here so I can move fast after I get there. I'm not gonna be playing this. Gotta go for the win. You guys notice I'm wearing today? It's weird because it's a pearl necklace. Because if you really pay attention on the first, like the original GTA, not this one here, the PS2 one, he actually wears a pearl necklace, which is weird, right? Because you don't see that many guys wearing pearl necklaces. But Tommy is Tommy, so he can do whatever he wants. I just think it was odd for them to pick this type of necklace. You know, like if you could have just a gold chain, just like this one has, or a silver Cuban chain, it makes much more sense than a pearl necklace. But who knows what Rockstar was thinking about? Oh, thank you so much, the Palm. Finally, somebody that helped me. Okay, thank you. So you have to use a car. Is that what you? Okay, I was wondering that because I cannot see the count. I tried everything possible. Thank you so much. Namaste. And of course, the better car to do this mission is going to be the buggy, right? The sand buggy, which is kind of rare to find, but I'm assuming that's going to be the best one because all the other cars just suck. Nope, I do not know. Rex the Riches. Where am I going to find a buggy now, man?
Anything by now is that money is a good thing. Only the people without it complain. Anyway, I digress, and as a great man once told me, nobody likes a wordsmith. Let's get to the records. Next up, we have an American act for you. They've been around for a few years now, and for my money, this is their finest hour. Atomic by, of course, Blondie.
Well, I only suspended him for half an hour, but who knows? You know, you never know what is going through their mind. He might come back, he might never come back. I don't really care because I think he's just trying to stir shit. But the buggy is the best one because they don't they don't have the enough traction. Today was the last dance for Yassar. Last dance. Thank you again, the Palm, because yesterday I spent like a good half chunk of my stream trying to pass this mission. Never realized it's going to be this easy and enjoyable. Thank you so much. And that's funny. That's funny. I was feeling like Franklin, the Franklin's actor. Whenever he used to play his live streams, he never knew what to do, and people had to actually tell him like, "Go here, go." I felt like Franklin right now, Sean Fontino, not knowing what to do. No, I don't know Michael Hollick or Michael Caine. Michael Caine. I don't know Michael Caine or Michael Hollick. Imagine having a name, Michael Caine. That's just, his father was just. Could have picked any other name. Maybe Tom Kane, Tommy Kane, But no, Michael. It had to be Mike. Oh, I love. How do I pronounce his name? Chia Labo? Yeah, I know his. I know. Actually, he's. You guys gonna be like what? But yeah, Chia Labo. Best project ever was Constantine, which is also a very good movie with Keanu Reeves, Constantine, and a very young Shia LaBeouf was in that movie. He was like a taxi driver that helped Constantine. He was like Constantine's sidekick. That was his best. GTA 4, man, was the game that I played the least. The least. I never completed GTA 4. I don't know why. It was never something. Uh, Call me antiquated, but I think they should have picked another actor for Nico. That's just my guess. There should be somebody else. It was iconic and why, but there were other actors that would for sure be a better Nico. Look, Tommy can apply for disability now. Disability pay. Look at that. He has no feet. Let me take a look at the map here to see what rampages I'm missing. 1 second here. I actually never heard that sentence. So is that the guys usually in the mansion that would say something like that? Oh yeah, we have the rocket launcher one by the bolt, which is I don't know why I'm not very good at those.
Help you, Chavez. Those people on the phone said you were a desperate, lonely man on the edge.
Leave! Leave right now! Get out of my studio. Go get your own radio show. Go save some other people.
Hey, I'm not leaving till I have the opportunity to save people and sell some tapes. You can call right now and send in the money order. Soon you can have a luxury condo and a waterbed and a suit made in Singapore based on the latest Italian style.
Enough! Enough now! Shut
I'm just studying the best way here, guys, because okay, the thing starts here, but if I start shooting from here, always, can I go up here somewhere? Okay, the palm, I need your knowledge here. Oh, shoot. Okay. See? I don't know. What?
I think we covered a lot of ground. We learned...
Am I supposed to hit boats or cars? Yeah, man, it's impossible. Look at that. These guys are everywhere, man.
I never asked you.
I think I had too much coffee. I'm gonna have to excuse me for 2 minutes. I'm gonna have to go talk to the John here, but it's gonna be 2 seconds. Let's get it. Let me see here. Map, map, map. It's 23. So that's that's India. That's India's territory, right? Romania. I always think of the Tate brothers. Romania. I really want to go to Romania, man. That's one of the. Oh, I want to go to India, Romania, Japan. Do you think I would do okay with the girls from Nepal? You think they would dig it? I need a wife, man. I need kids. I need a little like Scarface said. I need little kids, man. Little kids. Okay, so I know that there's two rampages here. I'm gonna, of course, have to go with no weapons, right? Do I find a weapon inside the airport? Let me check here. No, I'm divorced. I was married and we got divorced. Have you ever watched listened to the song American Woman by Lenny Kravitz? Yeah, that's the story of my life. No kids. No kids. But I really want to have a couple just to. Well, Tommy doesn't have any family neither, so. Well, and that's another advice for life here, guys. If you want children, if you want to have a family, try having those in the 20s. If I could change that, I would, you know, because now I'm, my 30s. It feels like every time the time goes faster and faster. So if you want a family, if you want a children, do that in your 20s. I know there's a lot of people that say, no, just wait, no. If you want to have those things, do it if you have the chance on your 20s. If you don't have a family, then you're fine. But if you do want a family, if you do want to have kids, do it when you're young. No, I'm not. If again, it might not be in your, you might not want a family. Who knows? But yeah, if I could go back in the past, I would change that for sure. Where is the rampage here, guys? Is there even a rampage here inside of the airport? As a guy, I'm gonna have to say a boy, but it seems like usually daughters are close to their dad, so I would be fine with anything. But of course, as a guy, I would prefer to have a boy, that's for sure. Somebody that can play GTA with me. And because it's crazy how my parents are also divorced, and one of the best memories I have from my father still being at home, it's playing video games with me. I have this vivid memories of me and my father playing Street Fighter 2 back in 1994. So, yeah. Hey guys, I have no idea what this rampage is about. You're gonna learn with me. That's gonna be my answer for that question. Man, I have to escape first. They're after me, man. They're after me. Get the chopper. Get the chopper. Talking about women, this song, it's also a song that lets her know about a little bit of their evil side. Whoever moves first, I know that. I know. Whoever, English, whoever moves first is gay, or in Spanish. Quien te mueva primero, or something like that, yeah. I know, but I know that question. They usually do that. They ask English or Spanish, and then they say, whoever moves next is gay. Let's see if I can do this rampage without a bulletproof vest. That's just nuts, man. How many did I need it? Like, well. The problem is that I think rampages actually have to use the weapon, right, that they give you. So it'd be nice to use the tank. But yesterday, man, when I started using, like, towards the end of the stream, I started like having fun with the cheat codes, and I used the one that where you change the character. And I know that thing, like, even when I'm playing offline and I do that, it usually crashes the game. And yesterday it did. So, like, if you guys want to watch like the stream that I did yesterday, towards the end, I was using the cheat codes to change the character, like into the NPCs and stuff, and I was able to change the characters like I think 5 times, and then the game just crashed. And of course, the stream was over.
Wave 103. It has come to my attention that videos.
But here's the question: if I use the cheat code for the tank, wouldn't that take away some of the trophies? Would it allow me to actually finish the game 100% if I use the cheat codes? But because whenever I use the cheat codes, I never save the game. So yeah, I'm afraid just to use it and then not be able to finish 100%. Hi Itachi, or Itachi. I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing your name right, but where are you from, man? I think this is the first time I see you here in the stream, so I just wondering where are you from? Itachi, Itachi, or something? And whenever I ask this question, where are you from? I always think of Scarface. What difference does it make where I'm from, man? When he's in the hotel with the. Oh, I knew it. I was going to say Japan, but I didn't want to be prejudiced. I was going to say Japan. And I just said, man, a couple of minutes ago that one of the places that I really want to go is Japan. So, who knows? Back in high school here, when I did my whole senior year in the United States, when I was an exchange student, and there was a guy from Japan, man. Tako Suzuki was his name. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. I want to go. I want to go to that place, the Shibuya Square. Is that it? Dressed as Tommy. Imagine how cool that is. Shibuya Square.
This is radio control. We got problems downtown. Backup requested. Over.
This is 4754. I got contact.
Let me see if I know Japanese here, quick. I forgot now. Arigato, the only one. Arigato. Gozaimasu. Gozaimasu.
This is radio control. We got problems.
Sayonara. Sayonara. Yeah.
This is 4754. I got contact.
Man, see what? Now that we have a Japanese person here on the stream, I'm finally gonna have my questions answered. Man, Itachi, stay on the stream. I have one question for you. Give me 2 minutes. I have to drive to this location, but I do have a question. That just wait there 1 second. No, man, Ni hao is Chinese. Don't be. And I know that Japanese and Chinese, you guys don't get along, right? Especially the Chinese don't get along with Japanese. So no, Ni hao is Chinese, and I know that.
A new musical trend and a great excuse to use hairspray. It's Wave 103.
Do you have dry mouth? I sure do. It protects your teeth, fights infection, and lubricates your food. But what happens when
Itachi, I hope you're still here. My question's coming up.
personal dryness upstairs? It's Salivex.
Wow, I can spit again.
Salivex is more than saliva in a can. Salivex improves consumption efficiency by 50%. No more halfway cures like coating your throat with cooking oil to have that extra piece of cake or bowl of kitty litter.
Okay, Tachi, my question is, does this kanji here on Tommy's shirt, does it say anything at all? Or is just like nonsense? Can you, like, does it actually have a meaning, the kanji that Tommy wears? I know it's probably like bad resolution, but yeah. Let me see if I don't have the shirt here with me, but I always wondered if that shirt meant anything. Because it's obviously a Japanese reference. You know, you have the sun, so I'm assuming they should be in Japanese. But since it's Rockstar, who knows? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's Chinese. Maybe it's but the sun. Okay, sounds good. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab my shirt because the kanji is you can see it better. So give me 1 second. Let me go grab that shirt. Okay, there you go. I'm assuming that this doesn't mean anything, but actually, I think it looks like almost it's exactly the same symbol in the shirt. So, but yeah, again, I don't think it means anything. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I had that question for so many years now. Of course, if I knew somebody that was from Japan, I would ask that question. But thank you so much, man. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Yes, I do, man. Yeah, it actually makes sense. You know, power and strength. Yeah, that actually makes total sense. But knowing Rockstar, I always thought it could be something stupid. You know.
You're riding the wave, going with the flow, doing what everyone else does. Wave 103.
Let me take a look at the map here. 1 second. Do you guys have the same feeling that sometimes some of the songs, even though they follow a certain, order, it feels like some songs they play more than others? It's weird, right? Does that only happens with me? That was actually a pretty enjoyable rampage, man. That was actually a breath of fresh air.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Robach, entrepreneur, VIP, and founder of the revolutionary program, Think Your Way to Success. It's a 3-step program that's been changing lives. Engaging in the exciting sport of domino toppling. Hey, if you can think it, you can do it. One of my award-winning courses is sure to be perfect for you. The first course I call Think, Hold That Thought, Complete, because that's what you do. Step 2 is known as Learn, Start, Doing, where I explain the mysteries of starting. Or take the new accelerated course that will have you laughing and hugging strangers. Motivate, demonstrate, then motivate again. Just listen to these endorsements, and remember, these people volunteered. They aren't being paid much.
I've been on the Think, Hold That Thought Complete program, and I have to say, I'm finally going to start my career in being a well-paid rich person.
Yeah, I've been thinking my way to success for a while now. It's some good stuff.
Now I want to be dumb a little bit. Let's go to the army place, which I forgot the name. Yeah, the base, the military base. Yeah.
Just another play for today. Oh, but I'm proud of you, but I'm proud of you. Nothing left to make me feel small. Luck has left me standing so tall. Gold, always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold.
That was dumb. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna do one last rampage, and then I might go eat something. And then I'll be back later today playing either San Andreas or 3. Let me see this last rampage. Please don't be a rocket launcher one. Please don't be a rocket launcher. The guy just did the Michael Jackson here. Did you see that? He was doing the Michael Jackson dance. Was something wrong? Did I miss something here? How many did I get? Like, I'm gonna have to change my camera, man. This thing, especially for rampages, having my camera right on top of the counter. Let me see another one here. I have to finish one more rampage before this live is over. I think I might have done this one here. Oh, it's on top of the thing, right? Yeah. I don't think I finished. I think I tried one here. that like whenever you win a rampage, the song doesn't play for mission accomplished. That's sad. Well, guys, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Again, I'll be doing a live later today, either San Andreas or Vice City 3. And like I said yesterday, I just got the fireproof done with CJ, so he's going to be fireproof from now on, which is great. I thank you all. I hope you guys have a good day, and I see you later. Thank you, Joseph. You are the man again. Thank you, everyone that helped, the Palm, everyone. And Yassar, if you come back and do that thing again, it might be more than 30 minutes. It might be your last dance. See ya.